Hello, Kurt Jackson, Retirement Income Strategist with KJ Financial in Liberty, Missouri, where we make sure those little things, the financial things that might sneak up on you and become big things and that could derail or ruin your retirement, we make sure those things don't happen. All the while, we're also making sure that we increase your lifelong, ever-increasing net spendable retirement income up to $2,560 or more per month. All right, let me ask you this. Do you think tax rates can be higher in the future? It makes perfect sense if you do. See, the government keeps making promises that they can't afford, so they're going to have to raise taxes at some point in time. I mean, they can't keep printing money forever. And if tax rates are going to be higher in the future, does it make sense to avoid taxes today on a small amount of money so we can push them off to the future and pay higher taxes on a huge chunk of money for all of our years in retirement? That doesn't make any sense at all now, does it? Isn't that what we're doing with our 401k, 403b, 457, pension plans, even IRAs? Let's say we're putting away 10 grand a year in our retirement. In a 25% tax rate, that's $2,500 in taxes that we've temporarily saved. Really, we've postponed them. That's not really that much money, is it? If we do that for 40 years of our working life, we've avoided $100,000 in taxes. Well, not avoided, we've postponed them. So if that 10% earned the 8% that everybody tells you that you'll earn in the market for 40 years, you'd have $1.547 million. That's a good chunk of change, don't you think? If you pulled the traditional 4% out a year that traditional retirement planning says you can, to have a good chance of not outliving your money, that's $61,904 a year. If we assumed the tax rate was 20%, you'd pay about $12,380 per year in taxes. But I want to simplify things and say that you only paid, let's say you paid 8 grand a year on that. It's not good, is it? No, but it gets worse. See, the average retirement is lasting about 21 years today. That would mean you would have paid $168,000 in taxes after saving $100,000. That doesn't sound that good, does it? And only it gets worse. See, that $61,904 plus half your Social Security income, if we assumed it was 30 grand Social Security income, counts in a calculation they call provisional income. Since it exceeds all of the trigger points, they're set low that were based on incomes in the early 80s and didn't have any inflation adjustment, right? So you would pay taxes on up to 85% of that $30,000 in Social Security income at your highest marginal tax rate. If we assume that was 25%, you could pay as much as $6,375 in unnecessary taxes on your Social Security. All right, that's high. Let's assume that's just $4,000. Well, now isn't our tax bill $8,000 plus 4 grand? Isn't that 12 grand a year? And if we lived 21 years in retirement, that means we'd paid $252,000 in taxes after saving only $100,000 in taxes over 40 years of working. What if you lived 25 years in retirement? What about 30, 35 years or longer? Does it make sense to pay that much in taxes when you don't have to? Of course it doesn't. Hasn't your advisor, your plan administrator shared any of this information with you? I'm guessing they haven't because you're here. I wonder why that is. It's probably a question you need to ask yourself, and you might want to ask them that too. All right, so when you're ready to explore how you can take control of your taxes now, when they'll probably be at their lowest, and avoid them altogether in retirement, then give me a call directly, 816-582-5532. Or you can fill out the form below the video. If you're happening to watching this video on one of our YouTube channels, there's no form. You can email me direct at Kurt, K-U-R-T, at kjfinancialonline.com. In the subject line, just say, hey, I don't want to pay unnecessary taxes in retirement. We'll know what you're talking about. We'll get back with you as soon as we can. Quick question, if you found value in this information, please share it with your friends, family, coworkers, anybody that you might know that doesn't want to overpay taxes or pay unnecessary taxes. Wouldn't that be just about everybody you know? I would think so. All right, well, hey, thanks for stopping by. I want to wish you the best for your retirement, whether we speak or not. Although if we don't speak, it's probably going to be tougher for you to have a successful retirement. That was kind of a shameless plug on my part. My apologies. Please accept my apologies on that. But hey, thanks for tuning in, and I do sincerely hope you have a great, successful retirement. And please feel free to share this link with anybody that you think might find value in it. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in.